Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Yejide Osiberu. I just got back from church and I just decided to just share one or two things with you before I go on to do other things. Some things dropped in my mind last week, and I made up my mind I was gonna do a video on the thing. So my dad, somebody sent me a picture of my dad. My dad is late now. Somebody sent me a picture of him. My dad used to be a goalkeeper for Nigeria. So someone sent me a picture of my dad. Actually, it was my mom and a family friend. They sent me the picture. So when I saw the picture, I was like, okay. It was a picture and a post. I was like, okay, let me just post this thing. And so many people commented in the post that, oh, I didn't know this man was your dad. Some people sent me a DM and they were like, oh my goodness, if this man was my dad, I would just put his name somewhere. And it just got me thinking, because I remember when my dad passed, a lot of my friends came to meet me and they were like, oh, before I got married, my name was Yejide Osiberu. So they were like, oh, why don't you just call it? My father's name is Best Ogedegbe. So they were like, okay, why don't you just call yourself Yejide Best Ogedegbe? So that people will know that, oh, you're the daughter of Best Ogedegbe. And I was like, no. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to do. I know people that do it. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. No, don't just get me wrong. But for me, I just didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that, not because I wasn't proud of my dad, but because I knew I was going to make a name for myself. I wanted to have my own name. I wanted to make my own name. So they told me that, oh, just call yourself Yejide Best Ogedegbe, so that people would be like, oh, you're the daughter of Best Ogedegbe. I said, no, I'm still going to go by Yejide Ogedegbe. That was before I got married. Now I'm Yejide Osiberu. I said, I'm still going to go by Yejide Ogedegbe. And so when I posted this thing on my Instagram page and people were commenting, even on my Facebook, I posted it on Instagram and Facebook, and some people sent me a DM that I can't believe your father is Best Ogedegbe and you don't say anything about it. You are supposed to bear his name. Things like that. So I was just like, I am not saying it's wrong, but I choose not to tell everybody that, oh, my father is this, my father is that, because I know where I'm going. I know my future is bright. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. So right now, I remember when my father died, and financially, after I got married, financially things were not really going very well for myself and my husband. And I know a lot of people came to meet me and they were like, oh, Yejide, I know your father has a property here and there. Why can't you just sell one of his properties, and you can go and start a business? And I told them, I said, no. So many people even wanted to cause trouble in the family, because they were like, oh, Yejide, you are the first child of the family, you are entitled to everything that your father owned. Why not just go? And because they knew financially I wasn't doing very well. But I told them, no, I'm not interested in what my father has. I'm not interested in his property. My father did not just make the money that he had. My father too started from the bottom, because he was struggling, and gradually things started falling into place for him. I said, so I'm going to make my own money. I'm going to have my own properties. I'm going to have my own name. I don't need to depend on my dad for anything. So this is why I'm doing the video. Are you depending on anyone for anything? How bright do you think your future is? Right now, I'm not where I want to be. I'm still moving, but gradually, I'm making a name for myself. Gradually, Yejide Osiberu is becoming a brand. Gradually, I'm not saying I'm there yet, no. But gradually, I'm making a name for myself. I'm not depending on my father's fame. I'm not depending on my mother's fame or fame from any member of my family. I don't even need anybody's fame. I don't just want to be famous. I want to be known for someone that impacts people's lives. I don't just want to be known maybe because, I don't know. I want to be known for someone that makes impact in people's lives. So, how bright is your future? That's my question for you today. How bright is your future? How do you see yourself? Are you someone that you are under the shadow of someone? You are under the shadow of your dad or your mom or your sister or your brother. Your brother has a name, your sister has a name, and you want to call yourself, your brother is, I don't know. Okay, I don't want to mention names now, but let's just say your brother's name is Joseph, and Joseph is a very popular name that everybody knows, and before you know it, you want to write a letter, you be like, okay, my name is Stephen, Joseph's brother, you know, or because you want them to know that you know this popular person. But what work are you doing, to make that your own name stand out, just the way your brother's name Joseph stands out? What are you doing to make your own name stand out? How much of faith do you have in yourself? How much confidence? Yeah, I think that's the word I'm looking for. How much confidence do you have in yourself? So, when I saw that post, I was just thinking that, we think differently. That's the way I think. I don't want people to know me because I am Best Ogedegbe's daughter. I want them to know me that as Yejide Osiberu, somebody that impacts people's life. A woman that makes other women discover purpose. A woman that makes other women see themselves the way God sees them. That is what I want to be known for. I don't want to be known because I'm Best Ogedegbe's daughter, or because my father used to be a popular man in Africa. Okay, they now know me. Okay, this person. I don't want you to see me and say, oh, that woman over there, or that lady over. I don't like to be called a woman. I don't know. It makes me feel old. I like to be called a lady. That lady over there is Best Ogedegbe's daughter. No, I want you to see me and say, see, that lady over there is Yejide Osiberu. This is the woman that changed my life. This is the woman that turned things around for my family. That is how I want people to address me. I don't want you to address me as somebody, somebody hiding under another person's glory. So, my question for you today is, what name are you trying to make for yourself? Who are you depending on? Are you so proud of that name that you have that you can boldly say I am this, and you are not depending on someone else? You are not using someone else as a covering. I don't know if what I'm saying is making sense to you. If it is, please let me know. Please let me know. Please comment down there and let me know, because this is not something I planned. I didn't plan for this. I'm just talking as it comes. I'm just coming from church. You can see I'm still fully dressed from church. So I'm just talking as it comes. But are you so confident of your own name that you can bear your name anywhere you go? You are not depending on your father or your mother or anything. I'm not saying it is wrong. I'm not saying it is wrong. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with it. But you should be so confident in yourself that you know where you're going. Like I used to say, I always say to people that are close to me, when I got married, financially things were not that okay, because my husband lost his job, I think about 2 months after marriage. So financially things were not really working well. So many people, they sold so many ideas to me. They told me, I told them that my future is bright. I know where I am going. Things might be tough now, but I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up on my husband. I'm not giving up on myself. I'm not giving up on God. Things might be tough now, but very, 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 very soon we will get to that place that God has destined for us. I'm not there yet. It's a journey. I'm still on my way there, but I'm not where I used to be. So so many people are just depending. They are even waiting. That's why you see some kids now killing their parents, because they are waiting for the man to just die so that they can inherit his riches. They are just waiting for the woman to die so that they can inherit the car. I look at those people and I see them as people that are short-sighted. Because if you can see far into your future, if you can see yourself the way God is seeing you, all those material things that your parents have, that your brother has, that your sister has, it won't matter to you, because you have that thing in you that God has deposited in you that will even give you far more, much more than what your parents, your family, whichever member of your family has. So how much work are you putting into making that your name, your household name? How much confidence do you have in yourself that you can make it? And you're not. I don't know if I want you to comment after you see this video. I want you to comment and tell me if you really understand what I'm trying to talk about. There are a lot of people like that. And they are married to a rich man, and you are depending on the man's riches. Your husband has his own calling. Your wife has her own calling. Your husband has his talent. Your wife has her talent. We all have that thing that God has deposited in us that is able to give us everything that we want in life, whatever you want in life. money, clothes, name, everything you need in life. God has given us that thing. It's just left for us to discover those things. Some of us, we know that we have those things, but we are not even confident enough to feel that, oh, I can't. You just feel that, oh, I can't get to this place. Me, I can't. If you're traveling, oh, I can't even fly first class, because you're not seeing yourself as someone that can, how far are you seeing? I think that should be my question to you. How far are you seeing? What are you seeing? What you cannot see, you cannot possess. Some of you, they say, oh, you're going to, they'll pray for you in church, and your pastor will prophesy that, oh, receive this, let's say you receive $1 million in this week in the name of Jesus. You can't even say amen because you don't see yourself. Because you're calculating, how am I going to receive this money? Where will it come from? My mom doesn't have money. My father is late. My brother is late. You start calculating, who will give me? Even if my mom has the money, why will she give me $1 million? You're already trying to calculate. You're already trying to work for God. Stop trying to figure God out. I used to do that when people come to church and they share testimonies in church, and the detective in me I'll start trying to say, how is that possible? You said you did this, you were sick yesterday, you now said this, you said you drank water. How will somebody that was sick be able to get, I start to think, that detective in me, I start to think, and God had to tell me one day that, no, you can't figure me out. Don't stop trying to figure me out. You can't. Stop trying to figure God out. Stop trying to think about how is God going to do this. Just leave everything to God, but you have to believe. That is the key thing. You have to believe. You have to believe. How far are you seeing? There is that thing God has deposited in you that can make you, as popular as you want to be. If it's fame that you're looking for, it's impact I am looking for. I want to make impact. Anybody I see, I always want to make a difference in people's lives. When I know I'm about to leave a place, or I'm in a place, I want it that when I'm not there, the people there can feel that, oh, this person didn't come today. That's the kind of person I am. I always like to make impact in people's lives, even if it's just by just giving them a hug every day. Maybe, let's say, in church, and I go to church every day, and I sit in a particular spot, and wherever I see them, I'm just giving them a hug. And next time I don't come to church, I'll be like, oh, there's this lady here that used to give me a hug. You feel that difference. That's just an example. I'm not saying that's what I do. I'm just using it as an example. I love to make impact in people's lives. So I want to be known for someone that has made impact globally. I don't want to be known, I don't want to be a local champion. No, I want to be known globally. And I know I'm going to make that name for myself. I'm working towards it. I'm going to have that name for myself, that I can, be proud of my own name and say, yes, I am Yejide Osiberu. So it is maybe along the line, and people are talking about it and say, oh, I know your dad, this and that. And that's what people were telling me when I posted that picture. Oh, I know your dad, he was a good man, he was this, he was that. Oh, good, I'm proud of my dad. I love my dad so much, though he's late now, but I just want to be myself. So basically, that's just all I wanted to just share with you today. Just be yourself. Have confidence. Have that boldness. That there's that thing God has deposited in you that can take you anywhere you want to be. I will close with this, that whatever you cannot see, you cannot possess. If you don't see yourself up there, if you don't see yourself being promoted to that position, you cannot get there. If you don't see yourself driving that your dream car, it's your dream car, but you're thinking about it, okay, I want to buy this car, and you still don't see yourself driving that kind of car. Me that I earn $20 per week, how am I going to be able to afford this car? I have to pay for this, I have to pay for that. You start bringing yourself down. If you don't see yourself, even though you don't have that money, but you don't see yourself driving that car, then you will never be able to afford that car. You will never be able to drive that car. Whatever you don't see, you don't possess. Stop hiding under people's shadow. I'm just trying to do a recap. Stop hiding under other people's shadow. Be yourself. Discover yourself. God has deposited something inside of you that no other person has. He has deposited something inside of you that will take you to places. The Bible says that the gift of a man will make him stand before kings and not mere men. There's a gift that God has deposited in you. There's something that God has put in you that will make you stand before kings, that will make you stand wherever you want to stand, in front of governors, in front of presidents. It will make you stand before people in high places. You just have to believe in yourself and stop hiding under people's shadow. Okay, like I said, I didn't prepare to to upload any video today, but this just dropped in my mind and I decided to just share it with you. I hope that one or two people have been blessed by what I shared. I hope that you've been able to learn one or two things from what I just shared now.